No matter what you've gone through, you are not defined by your past.
That is the message Sandra Johnson is hoping to share with others. And she's living proof of those words. Johnson pardoned by Governor Newsom this year and is using that act of rehabilitation to inspire others to follow in her footsteps.
It gives me chills when I hear Sandra speak to women who, were she was in their shoes not too long ago. She uses her own story and her own lived experience as a way to inspire folks to see that they could also have this brighter future.
It's a full circle moment for Johnson, who says her inspiration came when she was getting ready to parole from prison in 2007. She spent about 20 years in and out of California's prison system.
I became a mother at a very young age, and yeah, it was drugs. It was drugs in our community, and eventually I got addicted.
A woman spoke to her substance abuse group, and her words changed Johnson's life forever.
She was telling me that her past was my past, what I had lived. I asked her, what did you do? Like, how did you, change? And she said she changed people, places, and her thinking.
And so that's what she did. 2007 was her final release, and instead of coming home to Seaside, she moved to the Bay Area and got to work.
My biggest barrier was getting a job. I did about 65 applications, truthfully 65, before I even got a call back. And the first job that I got was in the Tenderloins, and it was cleaning up the streets of the Tenderloins.
At the same time, she joined a reentry program, got her GED, and landed a job as a transportation driver for elderly and disabled adults. Johnson worked for the company for 6 years. She was Employee of the Month, Driver of the Year, never missed a shift or received disciplinary action. Then one day,
the company had changed owners or something, and they did a new background check on me. And it was kind of weird because that was a second chance program. They knew all about my past, and he had papers in front of him. And he's like, I just want to tell you, I really, really fought for you. I tried to advocate for you or whatever. And he pushed this paper to me, and he said, we're gonna have to let you go. I remember thinking, this ain't right, something's wrong here.
That pivotal moment for Johnson fueled her passion to fight for systemic change. It became part of the public testimony that helped pass the California Fair Chance Act in 2018.
Why was that so important to you to advocate for the California Fair Chance Act?
Because I really did not want other people to go through what I went through that were system impacted. When you get released from prison and they deem you rehabilitated, the two things they ask you to do is get employment and housing. And how can you become a law-abiding taxpaying citizen if you're locked out of employment?
Johnson has since gotten her AA degree and now works as the Senior Racial Economic Justice Worker Advocate for Legal Aid at Work. It's a California nonprofit that offers free legal services for workers, dedicating the last 4 years to helping other justice-impacted individuals navigate hiring discrimination and reclaim their right to work.
She served, for instance, as an expert witness before the California State Legislature and local entities like the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. And she's provided testimony not just from theory, but from her expertise that's grounded in lived reality about what issues are facing folks and what barriers are preventing access to stable and living wage employment for people who are systems impacted.
And her personal feat over the last 7 years, working to receive the governor's pardon.
I attended a lot of clean slate programs to get my record cleaned. I asked for support letters, character letters from just about everybody.
On November 7th, Governor Newsom announced he had granted 16 pardons. Johnson was one of them.
I felt accomplished, and I felt heard and seen. I'm grateful for all the people that walk through this chapter in my life.
Something she is now doing to push others forward.
Sandra's story, I think, sends a real powerful message that when we invest in people, when we believe in transformation, that our entire community is made stronger. and that her pardon, I think, affirms that redemption is real and that growth matters.
When I go back into the prison, some of the women say, hey, I want to do what you do. And I say, you can, because I am you and you are me. You are not defined for your worst mistake, and you should not be held hostage to your past.
Lauren Seaver, KSBW, Action News 8 Sunrise.